Ooh, I don't know why I keep forgetting that, but okay, spray some spiritual cleansing and then put some protect. My hands feel protected. So this reading is for those who are in the twin flame journey or the soulmate journey. I don't know. Or those who um, just got into new beginnings in relationship. Yeah, this pretty much a video to help you guys figure out what exactly is going on in your situation. Okay, so um, for those who just have gotten into a situation that they starting to realize they are in a twin flame journey, and for those who've been on the journey, um, if you're waiting on your divine masculine or feminine, hopefully there's something in this reading that helps you clarify what it is going on. And for those who are looking for a new alignment and who's hope waiting for spirit and the universe to bring something new to them as far as what they're looking for uh, in a spiritual connection. Um, yeah. So again, I'm I'm trying to do a few giveaways for my deck. If you are interested, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what message resonated with you. Basically, support me to support you. No, I'm not asking for no money, but I am expecting and energetically to and I want to feel like that you more than deserving of my precious deck. Like, yeah. Of course, it would be easy just to say, "Oh, purchase," but no, no, no. Um, it's priceless to me. So, I mean, I did make, like I said, I'm a little thirsty. So, like I said, I have basically like made this deck over 3 years ago, and I remember when I used to go to like this place, this art gallery where I could like paint and relax and listen to spiritual relaxing music and just paint and like give a few away to those who was there and give a few away to other people, but you know mm, those who have decks know what it takes to get them done. So I'm not gonna sit here and just waste my breath and explaining stuff. Those who know. Okay, so this one came out and it said, I love and feel in love with the person you are. I love and fell in love with the person you are. So, and it says from the Divine Masculine, the Divine Masculine says they love and felt in love with the person you are. I don't know if this is then, now, or future, but that's what came out. And it say, I think about you every day, even when you are mad at, even when we are mad at each other. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make these things over because it's kind of hard for me to read my daggone self. Okay, it says, what is the biggest risk ever you ever had taken? So it's really asking like right? And then it said, um, his mother don't think you are the right girl for him, cause that's causing a problem with his choice. So again, right here, so you see that it say his mother don't think you are the right girl for him, and that's causing problems with his choice. So yeah, um, yep, that's what you guys might need to know. That y'all wondering why your divine masculine is not coming towards you, or why he has ceased interest in you, or why he's not moving in the same energy space that he always been. It's because his mother do not think you are the right girl for him, and that's causing problems with his choice. And that's causing problem with his choice. That's crazy as fuck. And they say life is so much better when you have somebody that cares. So yeah, even though he feels like, um, wait, who wrote this? Again, Divine Masculine, because the DM is DM on the back. So the Divine Masculine said, life is so much better when you have somebody that cares. Even though the card before that said that he's having problem of choosing because his mother do not want you to be the girl of his choice. And they say honestly having somebody to talk to and to feel heard is important. So honestly having somebody to talk to feel heard is important, right? So you know what? So you know this is just, so basically the whole thing is his mother don't think you are the right girl for him, and that's what's causing the problem. Followed by life is, but with all that said and done, he feel like having somebody to talk to and feel heard is important, and life is so much better when they have someone that cares. But you know, I loved and feel in love with the person I loved and fell in love with the person you are, and I'm thinking I I think about you every day, even when we are mad at each other or coming out. And the fact that they say, "What is the biggest risk you ever took?" In is just diabolical as fuck. So, like, is he asking that because he knows his mother um, think you are the wrong girl for him, and he's having a problem with making a decision, but he feel like he's in a difficult place to have to pick you or his mom, you know, and maybe he's a mom's boy, and that's like something big for him to do. You know, I'm going to use like, I'm going to use the shapeshifter deck, right? Because like this energy cannot be trusted, and it says the golden phoenix is the card that came out, right? And it says something you thought finished buzz back into life. So so we thought he's having a problem making a decision, knowing his mom do not want you to be his girl. And the golden phoenix come out and is talking about something you thought finished coming back to life. And then the next card say, stop fixing relationship, Stop trying to fix relationship with no intimacy. Right. Alright. Then it say, I wanted to show you the talent I had told you about that I had. Right, so he wants to show you. So he wants to show you a talent he told you that he had. Knowing his mom don't want you to be his girl. And that in itself is put him in a situation where he's having a problem with his choice. Then this card says, the Golden Phoenix, that also said something busting back into life. So if it's not his feelings coming back to life, then it's literally something in the past that has found its way back to him. So I'm thinking, because I'm not sure exactly who and which. Please like, comment, subscribe, help me grow this channel as I do what I'm supposed to do. So this is a twin flame reading, and let me, it said, what brings you the most joy? All right, it says, what brings you the most joy? And it said, what advice do you value the most? And said, how do you make tough decisions? And this part is crazy to say. I never thought you were crazy. I always thought the things you did were cute, and you were just being yourself, right? And with all that said and done, so it's like they asking, spirit is asking you to stop, like basically stop dealing with a relationship that do not come with no intimacy. It's like, are you taking your time to work on a relationship that's just, it's like, because I don't know about you, being an Aquarius, when I do come across somebody that cannot stimulate me mentally, and it's like a waste of my fucking time, right? I remember there was stages when I was in like my late teenage years to my late 20s, where I was drinking and smoking and doing other stuff, and I was able to still get myself to, I could psych myself into one to actually deal with somebody, even if I wasn't having mental stimulation. I was just getting like, I was in a like lustful energy. But I'm not gonna lie, that's just short lived, and for me, because I realized that I just be ready to be gone. It might keep me stuck, but not for long. So it's like, I don't want to lie to you. So that's the crazy part. So with all that said, it still said, I don't want to lie to you. I always felt like I was not good enough, right? So, and it said, I wish I had grew up around you, right? It said, you make me laugh a lot of times. I needed it. And this one is upside down. And it says, someone in this relationship is still talking to other people and having sex with others. Yo, hold on. Nah, like it's I can't make this shit up. I just can't. I just can't make this shit up because it said if you were to write a book, what would you like it to be about, right? And they say, how can we fix what broke us apart, right? And then this one is upside down, but what it says is, I wish I was a better man each and every day. But it's upside down, so it's like, okay, he's not even working on trying to fix the type of man he is, or trying to be the man that he believes that you want him to be. All that shit is out the window. It's all this shit. Can't really see what that says. It said, which moment in your life would you most like to do over, right? That's what this shit said right here, right? And it said, if you could relive one day of your life, which one would it be? This right here, right? And it said, this is something that this is something that wish someone would say to me. So what it is that do you wish that you would like for someone to say to you, right? And it said, how do you make the world a better place, right? So I don't know. So it's really giving the energy, like, you know, even though someone may have been interested at one point, they're really not interested now. They have lost intimacy in the relationship. At this point, they actually having sex with multiple people, and not only that, they feel like their mom do not want them to be with a particular individual, um, and it's making them have problem with making a decision, just for it to come back to be like, tell me more about yourself. Like, what would you like if you had? What would you do to make the world a better place? Like, trying to really see the type of heart you have, but it's like you would know if you knew who the fuck I was, right? And it's like you don't know because you never took in the time to figure out who, what, and how I am, and you kept it on a surface level. Yeah, to the point where you know you're not too much in your emotions when it comes to me, because you haven't got to know me enough to get to know the part of me that nobody has ever seen. You just tapping the surface level, and you know the crazy part is that people really think that is cool and that's normal, and they shouldn't um you know, like basic necessity. If I have food, shelter, water, someone to fuck and talk to every now and then, I'm cool, right? And when you like in when you get to a point in your journey, you start understanding that your body, it is temple, and not only is it temple, it is your vehicle to travel through the realms. It is your vehicle to travel through the earthly realms, and without it, it don't even matter how heightened your senses and your soul is. The soul cannot be in this realm without a body, and to even give it to somebody so lightly, um, in hopes that they will reciprocate the energy, and they understand what you are doing, with your purpose, with your hopes, your dreams, and you know, thinking that your chosen partner to help you and walk with you side by side on this journey. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's really giving me like, take that time to work on you, right? Take that time to work on you to the point where you do not mind being alone. You do not mind, uh, you do not mind, like, you want to work, because each individual have the masculine and feminine energy within themselves. So it's like, if you do the necessary work in your masculine, within your masculine energy and your feminine energy, then you're gonna be vibrating and attracting those who have also done the work, versus you just just trying to find a masculine that's going to um, balance you now, when you can balance the masculine and feminine energy within yourself. Then you will find somebody who's also balanced, and it's like y'all could be balanced together. You know what I mean? I'm like, the masculine and feminine within me is balanced. The masculine and feminine within you is balanced. I'm not triggering anything towards you. I'm not mirroring any energy towards you. I'm only mirroring perfect balance, and you mirroring the same thing. You like, it's just so much different, right? Then when you start your journey and you start realizing things about yourself that needs tweaking and working on, and you get you realize you have literally just got in contact, the first contact you get with your twin flame or your soulmate, and you like, oh my goodness, and that attraction is there, everything is there, and you just trying to just dive the fuck in and just like absorb all the energy that you can have, because they just got you feeling so good inside. I mean, y'all making each other feel good, and then y'all get to a point where y'all start to see y'all had enough of that part. Oh, the romance stages is gone now. The truth is coming out. The truth is coming out, and you like, oh, the fuck? Wait, what? Right? And you like, okay, I think I need a second to think. You like, I need a second to figure out this what I want, and the the weight gain, how long is he gonna be going for? This is too intense. He's running because he's not used to a relationship like this. I'm not used to feeling this empty without this person. That weird little roller coaster ride that you go through, trying to see where your masculine or your feminine is at in the journey, and trying to, because when you get into the twin flame journey, you really start when you first get in, you think like you have like everything's off the table. It's me and you to the end of the road, and you like, wait, hold up, like, where you go, like, where you disappear to, like, we just had like a beautiful night, we just had like a nice good week, and then you like, hold up. And like, you would start to find out that, and you would think the craziest thing you could ever do is stalk somebody's social media, but the craziest thing you can ever do in the twin film journey is go and look for readings that literally tell you, like, divinations, to like really go through divination way to find out the truth. Because I'm telling you, the way that tarot readers be picking up the energy space that you may be in. Because I remember when I started my twin flame journey, that's really what really walked me into my spiritual awakening. Because when I never felt something so good and so horrible at the same time. When that man put me in a stage where I was like, I felt like, ooh, baby. Like, I was just bored in a corner, like I was almost about to go on Facebook Live and cry. Like, I probably did. I think I was drunk. I'm not sure. But I went through a vicious roller coaster, and I ain't never, ever, ever been in my emotions. But when I was living in my emotions when I started my twin flame journey, people was like, duh, it's like, what did he do to you? And I was trying to figure out what he did to me, because what is going on with me? I never understood that. But, yeah. I'm saying that to say, like, I'm not saying go go through his phone, go through his Facebook, which honestly, when you're in a twin flame journey, it's like the comic. And sometimes you may be the comics. That's why you really need to find, you need to really find out which energy space you in, because you will never know. Like, you will never know. I've been in a situation where I probably was the comic, and I really had to take my time to be like, look at the whole entire picture, and I'm like, oh, because from different perspective, they tell you the story in a way. But when you find that reader that knocks every ball out park, like, they really like tell you what's going on to the point you can't, it's undeniable. Like when I said the reader was telling me it was somebody that I wasn't being shown, or he was hiding and they made me pregnant, and I was pregnant, and I thought, and I was confused because I wasn't sure if they was talking about me in the third person or yo. But when it got to that point when I went and I found out, oh baby, y'all both pregnant, like it was all right. But like that, ooh, I'm telling you, when I was overly prepared than I could have ever been, making a fake Facebook page or stalking or anything. Like when they say the truth is going to come to light, it's going to come to light. But the way the way that that divination kept me one step ahead, is just sad. And I'm just saying, like, I'm not here to like tell y'all what to do, but it's funny because it's funny though. I'm not, yo, it's funny because I don't even know if it's gonna be a comic or a real divine feminine watching this, but like I can't even be mad. But all I'm saying is like you need to know which part you play in this reading, because yo, shit can get real ugly real quickly, okay? And it's best that you know. And it said I could have died many times for you, right? Mm. And it say heal, learn, grow, and move the fuck on. Right. So this what divine feminine is saying. Sad shit. Heal, learn, grow, and move the fuck on. And I'm not sure how you guys feel about that, but I think that's like some good energy. And it said this person is always going through shit, right? It's saying this person is always going through shit, playing victim, acting helpless, and unable to cope with the world, and waiting for someone to come to their release. Hey, so so yeah, so that you guys can even see it. So I'm asking you guys to go grab one of these, okay? And what is it for? Is to increase confidence and for getting new patterns to a deep meaning of life. So y'all might need to go get that so y'all can stay on top of shit. And they say, I'm sorry that it took you leaving for me to understand. And you know what? The fact that that came out, let me see if I can clarify that. It says, I am reborn, right? That's what it says. Right? It says, so y'all might have just, before this situation, um, before this new time that he tried to reach out, you realize like you're not even the same girl that you used to be, right? And let's say once upon a midnight drill, it says creativity, genius, writing, expression, and artistic flow. I say artistic flow, right? So. Mm. Right, so I mean, y'all might just realize y'all just not the same person. Like the energy space that you in is way out of this world. Like the type of female you was when you met him and the female that you are becoming, and take that advice best so it could be. You could be a she, you could be a he. I mean, whatever it is that you are, you know, take it as it resonates. So you guys have to really understand like what is really coming your way. Please like, comment, subscribe. Um, it says, can you feel like, can you feel the love tonight? Right, so that might be what they need. They're trying to ask you guys if you can feel the love tonight. And I'm telling you, I'm reading a bunch of stuff right now, and it's really not giving me any solid anything, right? It's not giving me any solid anything. Say your kids are my kids. How is how I always felt, right? So they feel like your kids is their kids, and that's how they always felt. And they said, you are everything I wish to wake up to in my life. So even though you are this energy, see, that's the thing. That's how I know, like, I'm not sure if you're masculine, if this is pertaining to your feminine. If you're feminine, if this is pertaining to your masculine. I do not know how one can really sit here. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Anybody can really sit here and like feed in this energy space, because it's just mad wishy-washy, right? It's just it's everywhere. It's nothing solid. Like the foundation is just iffy. It's like for it's it's like it's not even a fairy tale. It's like hopeless romantic type energy, right? It's like trust trust in me. Yeah, the little Beyonce joint. It's all you do. Have the faith I have in you. You know, love will see us through if only you trust in me. Type of energy. And I really want you to be so the fuck real. Like, for one, you say you don't know if your mother don't like me, and you having problem making a decision. That's one. Two, it showed that you was having sex with more than one individual. Three, like, it's just way too much stuff right now for somebody to really just be on some have faith and move you know, like, all you need is love, you know, like type of energy, like, you know what I mean? And even if you like in a comic and you feel like you want to keep on to this masculine, you know, I can understand if you like Beyonce and Cadillac record, even though the man that was like that had that on the record, that, you know, you see how he actually loved her and got her the house that he always promised her, and the day he was trying to leave her, he caught a heart attack and passed type energy. Like make it to the point I understand what it is. If you torn in between the two, I want to feel like the torn is that you fuck with me so hard, but the other one that stayed so long out of loyalty that you really don't know what the fuck to do. Not just because you just saying it because it sound good. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just what I'm getting. And I just want please like, comment, subscribe. I know thanks. I love your energy too. I love that you felt comfortable enough to even let me know how much you felt about my energy. But I would even love it more if uh, if you do subscribe and give me a thumbs up or something, you know. But yeah, it says right here, you will cry to they will cry to get you back, just to cheat on you again. Watch out for the red flags, right? Y'all see that shit? And right, that's what I was talking about, because I really just said that I don't even trust that shit, because it's not giving no solid foundations. And the fact that it's saying they're just gonna apologize just to get you back, just to just do you dirty all over again, is insane to me. It's just beyond me. And why would anybody want to be stuck in that type of energy? Like, you know what I'm saying? It says, my mom is thinking you're not the girl I should be dating at this time. And you know, like when I started this reading, it said, you know, the mom don't think that you're a good girl for them, and you know, like, and that's really causing them. And it came out in a different format, which was still saying, my mom thinks you not the girl I should be dating at this time. It's crazy. It said, I said and I did a lot of things out of anger and never thought about how that would affect you. And I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna lie. Some of these masculine think so highly of their moms, and their moms like are comics. Like, they never knew what it was to have like um, a man to stick with them through thin and thick, um, and they felt like they was above what the requirements was for them to even be put in, for them to see their son putting so much into you, knowing no man has ever put into them. It triggers something in them. It just triggers this why her, why, like, what. And you know, they never really stop to think about, if a man really loves you, you really don't have to come for shit. You know, like, man that really don't like you is going to ask you, what do you bring to the table? A man that likes you, he's going to say, I am the table, hop onto the plate, right? If he gets tired somewhere down the line, he's like, I'm just tired of being the one that has the table. But to be honest, I have never met a man that's like really wanted a woman, and he's trying to figure out what a female is. Like, he's just trying to get her. Like, baby, I'm trying to get you. I'm trying to get to know you. I'm trying to be in your space. I want you to be in my skin. I want you to be on my phone every 5 minutes. I want you to consistently be calling, texting. You know what I mean? Just feed me all your energy. Just show me how much, you know, you fuck with me. And baby, like, you know how like a man be like, yeah, I'll give you the moon could be yours, like knowing we all share this moon. But he'd be like, yeah, I will give you the moon. Like, they would talk a big vicious game. Like, I don't think a man be like, oh, I'm so in love with this girl, but what is she going to bring to my table? Like, no, that's for men that really don't like you. They really don't like you, and they tolerating you. So being that they tolerating you, they want to know what is going to become with this toleration. I'm tolerating you, so as I'm tolerating you, what are you going to be bringing to make these tolerating and feeling not feel like I have, not feel but so much to me, right? So nah. And I'm not saying this is just for men, females too, because yo, like, some of you females know this feeling, like you be dead asleep if the man you like call you. You might be tired. You might have to wake up in 30 minutes, or even you will get up just to answer that phone to let him know you're not busy. When for real you tired as shit. You know you gotta be up. You know you gotta work in the morning, and you will still get up to entertain the phone call because that's the motherfucker you want. That's the person you want, and you do not care about nothing. You do not care. You so happy to just even get the call. You ready to be on your biggest bullshit. And then when you about to go to work late, you know you know you even about to fuck up the bag, but you know you like shit. I always get another job, you know. But just that chance of even putting the person that you really want in a situation where it feels like a gamble, you will not do. And that goes to males too. So I just know, it's like, I wish the best for your future. May you have everything in abundance. Like, this person, like, you hear me? They're like basically like, yeah, you know, I fuck with you, you cool, but yeah, I hope everything do, hope you find everything you, I hope you, I wish, I hope you find everything you ever wanted type energy, right? Like, I wish you the best. Yeah, but um, like I'm just saying the energy as it comes to me, and he says, as a single mother, you need to be in your masculine and feminine energy, but would would love a real man, so can I can be a woman for a change. Agree? No, but yeah, like I get what you're saying, like, and I totally agree with that, right? I totally agree with that because um, people always do have this tainted view of uh, uh, a single mom, as in, oh, she's just incapable of keeping a man. When in reality, it's like my tolerance level is so little, and it's I'm not a pick me. Um, yes, I may love to have somebody that I can grow with and have a bond with, and raise my kids around that will be a good masculine figure for my child to look up to, but with all that said and done, I'm still not about to take nothing out the goddess. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a child from my previous relationship, and I cannot necessarily blame you, you know. I mean, people really sit there and be like, a person can only find somebody at their level, but honestly, there are some men out here that really sits there and like pray, not Pray, but Prey, like pray on independent women that do not necessarily need a man, um, may not need a man, but would like to have a man, right? So it's like, okay, like a providing woman. Like if you are a woman and you basically don't have that masculine energy to be the provider of your household, and you have learned to be the head of your household, and you take care of your house pretty well, and everything is in shape because you put in the necessary work to make sure everything is aligned. Your kids do not go without, but you want them to have that feeling of having a two-parent household, and the next best thing is to have a masculine energy that's capable of like, not to bring change necessarily to the house, but to show, if it's a young boy, to show what a man's supposed to be, and to show what leadership look like, right? And you realize that, like, most men are not even in that type of energy right now, and the ones that may be in that energy, they can't really even do it for a long period of time, because these male friends they have also feed off their energy, because it's like, oh, like say if you have a male friend and he's polite, he's well respected, he know how to carry himself, and he brings, like, the energy that he carries attracts a lot of feminine, and a lot of males are attracted to that because he's like an ideal male figure, right? So they want to have them in the crew. So when they go to the bar, as long as a female is trying to holler at him, but realize he already picked one already, they just be stuck with the friend, and not because the friend is cute, because he's using that masculine as a bait. You know what I mean? So let your energy attract the women too, as so if they come, the more the merrier. One will eventually pick me. And when you're a female and you come across these certain type of males and they see you, they like your energy, you realize like it's going to be a whole lot of hatred, towards you, for him even keep him even taking his putting him even having his energy on you, right? Him even having his energy on you, because they be like, oh, like, damn, like, you got all these young tenderonies wanting you. What you doing with that girl? Be like, she already got a child. Like, I mean, don't you want this one? Like, they try to make the single mom look like something that's used, like a used product. Like, why you want somebody else's baby moms? Like, why you don't want this? She don't got no kids. Like, she don't come with no problems. But like, the real ones know, like, listen, like, the baby moms be a different energy. Like, I know there's a few that do still step out and live their best life even with the kids. Because I've been both energies. I've been trying to live my best life and keep my kids. And I've been taking care of my kids so I get that one day every 4 or 5 months to live my best life type energy. So I know, and I realized, like, I just wanted that one person that I could just chill with, right? And it was just that simple. But it really, like, people really have this misconstrued idea of what a single mother may be. But anyway, you know, don't worry about it, because a real masculine gonna find you. You know, you work on your energy to, you know, like, keep your sexual energy to yourself too. You come across someone that's worth preserving, and when you unleash that bad boy, they're gonna be like, and anyway, they say I never played a game with your heart, right? So that's what I see. And it said, when did you feel the safest? So you did not play a game with their heart, but when did they feel the safest? And it said, I wish our relationship never got damaged. So you never played a game with their heart. You wish, and you want to know when they feel safest, and you wish the relationship never got damaged. But yeah. But anyway, if you haven't, yeah. So this is, you know, if you need to screenshot the card if you need to. So this stone is supposed to heighten creativity, energy, and, you know what I mean, like, basically rejuvenating sex life, and, like, you know what I mean, into a routine task, like, you know what I mean. It's like, and you might need to screenshot this. So if you get some chance, you want to grab some stones that may help you in that department, definitely yeah. So I believe in our dreams as well as mine, right? So this type of, when I see this card, I just feel like whoever it is that the divine feminine or masculine is dealing with is on some heavy bullshit energy. Like, it's I believe in our dreams as well as mine. And, you know, for us that's like in that spiritual journey, like, it's not our dream and mine. It's all like divine's dream, uh, our pathway, right? You might be you might be a spiritual teacher. I might be a high priestess or a tarot reader. But when we get up, whatever we do, we know what we gotta do is what the spirit, the God within, and the ancestors is asking us to do. That's the type of energy I want to be in. That's the type of energy I want to be in. I do not. That's why I keep, like, I made a post 3 weeks ago about how spiritual people should not date people that's religious, right? So I post that. If you think that might be helpful, you could always take a look at that, right? And it says, what is an idea that is most worth sacrificing for, right? And there go the bullshit, because like I said, I don't believe in that. This type of energy is given. You got your own thing, I got my own thing. We will meet somewhere when the universe align us. And I'm not saying that that's a real wrong thing, but if you are the divine feminine and your masculine did not pick the pathway of doing what he's being called to do, where are y'all really going to meet at? The fact that he's going to be playing catch up, and by then you just so far ahead that, you don't even, it's like you're going to be a whole different person. It's not going to turn you on. It's not going to arouse you. It's not going to nothing. You're just going to be there. Just there. They come around, it's like, oh, I'm happy you finally got the message, but that was like three years ago. I'm a whole different person now. And he's like, oh no, I get what you were saying. I definitely understand why spirituality is so important. And it's like, you would love that for them. Or no, you be thinking about when he's saying all of these things is only if you got this 3 years ago, right? Or they might be like, I'm sorry, my comic had me tied me in a jar, and I just got to a point where I finally got a cleansing and I can see clearly now. And it's like, yeah, I'm happy you can see clearly now because the rain is gone, but so am I. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's just different energy. It's that I love your smell. Let's say I love your smell with confidence. So I mean, hey, maybe when you come past him, this don't say anything. Maybe when you walk past him, that smell take him back to where you was, where we think we was that one time. He might just get into the energy where he feel like you in the same space of which I used to be, but. Yeah, it said they are trying to play mind games with all parties, but you see through the bullshit. Yeah, so I don't know about y'all, but if I was y'all, I won't feed into this. And it said, I want you to understand me more than ever. I understand that you trying to play them. You trying to play a motherfucker. And it said, you are fun and exciting. This is child play. Like, motherfuckers is trying to grow with people. People really trying to think about shit that's fun, shit that's like simple ass shit. And that relationship don't have no intimacy, no emotional attachment. They don't know what they want to do. They having sex with other people. They're trying to convince you about who they think you are. You looking at it, you can't really understand. They giving you a mixed message. You trying to figure out if there's something you want to do or not. It's just everything is everywhere. It's not really no solid foundation. And it's all I get now. It's a family is a gift, right? So at the end of the day, regardless of the situation, maybe it's for you. Maybe that spirit's message for you as single mama. Um, a family is a gift. As long as you have you and your baby, that's all you need at the end of the day. It say you will always have a spot in my heart that melts the wall, that melts the world with me like I felt about my grandmother. So maybe you guys, just to be, if you haven't help, if you need a little bit help trying to like keep your energy positive. This is the stone you need to look into. You might need to screenshot it if you're having a hard time, so you can remember it later. But if you need to keep your energy positive, You definitely need to look into getting one of these stones. Um, yeah. It said, I wish I would have kept everything between us and I never meant to tell I never meant to tell our business to anyone. But yo, you ain't never meant to. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's done. It's over with. It's done. It's over with. And yeah, trust. Spirit's asking you guys to trust. You know, like trust in your intuition with what you have seen and heard. Trust in your intuition. And more so, it said you light up a room when you walk in summertime fun. Like everything I'm saying here is nothing really solid. It's all about, and they gonna play mode. Like everything is funny, games and shit. Say working through uh, disagreements, and they could be working through disagreements with somebody else, and that's why they coming around this fun and energy. Like, oh shit, not working over here. Let me come over here and see what's going on. But for all that, if it's not working there, it's not working here. It's not working anywhere. Wherever the fuck it's not working at, do not bring that energy to me because I'm not on that low key play game mode. Like, keep that shit the fuck where it needs to be at. Like, I'm not he got out with nobody. Like, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's how y'all feel because I was pretty chilling. I ain't never, like, I feel like I want to fight. I feel like I want to walk around and be on some petty bullshit. And I don't know if that's how y'all feeling, but that's how I feel. And I don't know if that's y'all energy or what's going on. But what I do get is the fact that somebody is ready. It's like you want to play, let's play. Like somebody's ready to be on some. You come in here with a chessboard and you think you about to play poker. Like I don't know what type of game you about to play, but I'm definitely gonna be the lead game. I'm either gonna be the queens, the ace. So I'm going to really be showing. I'm going to be doing my big one. I'm going to be doing some shit that you are not going to be expecting. And please do not feel bad when I really start showing my ass. That's what I'm getting so bad in this reading, and I don't understand why. Because that's what I'm saying. Like that's why someone told me to say that I really feel like this time, like right now while it's winter time, like the best thing you can do is work on you. Like, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we are creatures that we are creatures. We are in we on this earth, and you know we definitely do. You know we definitely do move with the sun and moon energy. So you know, like balance. Like we need to work within ourselves and find balance. You know, and that's what's crazy because that's the whole bullshit, right? The whole bullshit is that when they come and ask for this poly relationship, these females will be like, I'm cool with me and you, but somebody always feel the need to want to do the most. Like, it's like, okay, I'll get one for you, I'll get one for you too, but somebody's always going to have this cornered eye waiting to like show you, oh girl, that's how you feel cool, but he like me more, he treat me better. Or even if it's not the case, they will have this delusion in their mind, and oh, this phone just got so blurry, and that's crazy. Saying being grounding in nature and cleansing, and yes, you definitely will have to. You definitely have to watch. You probably have to get you some yodis, and take put them down there so you can cleanse your womb space. You know, you definitely will you grounding yourself in nature. So meditation is definitely a good way. You know what I mean? Learn try to do your mantras and your mudras. You know what I mean? So the mantras is like the sound. The mudras is the positions of the hands on the body while you're trying to align yourself and relax your mind and get into your sacred space. But yeah, you definitely gotta try that. Then you gotta do your spiritual baths. You know what I mean? Call your energy back. You know, return whatever is not yours back to sender. You know, like, you know, get something to protect yourself. you know, like the stones, you know, whatever it is that you need, the crystals, whatever it is that you need. So yeah, just definitely try to do that, okay? Because at the end of the day, nobody got to, if nobody loves you, you do. Don't nobody have to ever, nobody in your whole entire life woke up with you like you. Because if you ain't wake up, you dead, right? Nobody has spent every living moment with you like you. The only thing closest to doing that is probably a twin. And then they're not gonna spend every given day with you because they're not gonna die when you die. They're just born with you, and they're not born with you, they're born before you or after you by the shortest amount of time frame, right? So like, just let's be real, like that's really what I'm getting. And I'm not and I have realized, like, people always want to give you this illusion that things are what they're not. And when people really see that there's a light over your life, and people see that you light up a room, and you don't need that, you don't need to be loud, you don't need to make a sound, you could be quiet, the fact that you become a threat. And then it's crazy because people want to be a threat, and they only can be that by threaten people, literally having to open their mouth and threaten people. But for you to be like a silent but deadly individual, just walking the room quiet in your corner, people see you, they don't even know how to come at you, talk to you, nothing. They might throw little shots your way, but nothing to your ears. And when they say it to your ears and you look at them, they're like, oh no, I didn't mean it this way, I was just trying to help you, it's just something I have been through before, I'm trying to tell you something that I think is going to be, however it goes, just understand that you are you, and you are beautiful in your own way, and you do not need you don't need one or another to come explain to you who you are. And while you're walking in this journey, whether you just find your twin flame, you been had him, he's supposed to be coming back around, but the energy is just not you know, you're just not interested in the energy space that it is right now. It's not giving you comfort. It's not putting you in a mind state where you want to actually try and see where it's going to be heading this time around. Maybe it has came around several times, and this time you just don't even have it in you to even try again, whatever it may be. um just let me know if this message do resonate. But it say, never looked at you differently in a bad way. So it's that they never looked at you differently or in a bad way. But hey, that's why you do the necessary work. You do the necessary work so you can grow and you can show growth. And you do what you need to do to be the best you can be. And if it could have been a better you would have been there. But since you are who you are, and you know who you are, and you accept who you are wholeheartedly, you can't just, you can't feel bad for how other people feel about you. Is it really showing I have no likes? That's crazy. Anyway, for you guys, I have literally sat up here for an hour um to do this video. It's pretty sad if I can't even get a like or a subscribe. I'm just, after this, I'm going to take a long time to get back on live, because you know, it might just be easier to just post a video, because I'm just not liking how this is going. But it said, I wish I could have loved you better. Right. And then it's asking you guys to have like the amethyst. And it said it's a protection stone, and it helps to purify your mind and to clear negative thoughts. Yo, all this year, I kept one on me. And I kept one on me because I was talking about how I just felt so negative, and I was walking to the store and I found one. And I had it and I kept it. And I was, when one day, it's like, I don't know what happened, I couldn't find it. I went to sleep, I woke up and my stones was gone. I had that, I had rose quartz, I had a bunch of different stones. But with that said and done, please like, comment, subscribe, show me some love, please. It's not going to kill you if you just, it's not even going to take not 1 second out your, it might take a second out your day, but nothing more than a second out your day. Okay, so it's me, High Priestess Elsie from Terrain Journey. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm out.